Muscle confusion. Some people believe that to achieve maximal muscle growth, you have to confuse the muscle into growing. And these people are dildos. What do you mean I can't just leave the video there? Fine. So I have never really understood this idea of muscle confusion. It's not like your muscles have a brain and they get confused when you mix the exercises up. Like your chest thinks, oh fuck, I thought we were doing incline press today, but we're actually doing decline press. Shit, I must grow faster than ever. Now, despite the clumsy wording, you could argue that your body adapts to novel stimulus, so changing the exercises up makes sense from a muscle growth perspective. A new research paper examined this exact concept. 2 groups of subjects trained for 8 weeks. One kept their exercise choice constant and the others had theirs randomized via a computer app. Rest periods were the same and nutritional recommendations were the same. At the end of the trial, just how much more muscle growth did the muscle confusion group have? Well, there were actually no statistically significant differences between groups. If anything, there were small absolute differences in favour of the control group who kept their exercise choice constant. Strength increases were also in favour of the control group, with greater increases seen in the bench press. Now, this isn't exactly surprising because the muscle confusion condition trained the bench press less often. But this exactly highlights one of the drawbacks of constantly changing your exercises rather than focusing on things that are important. If you want your bench press strength to go up, it makes sense to regularly train the bench press rather than rotating it in and out of your workout. Where the muscle confusion group did benefit, however, were higher levels of intrinsic motivation. Although the length of the study made it difficult to identify significant differences, we can conclude that constantly rotating the exercises may be better from a motivational perspective, but is likely worse from a strength perspective and possibly worse from a muscle building perspective. So the take-home message? Rotating the exercises too frequently may compromise strength and muscle growth, so it makes sense to limit exercise variety whilst paying attention to personal enjoyment. A simple implementation of this may be to keep a foundation of more important compound exercises which have a higher degree of motor learning, and then rotating accessory exercises to suit your personal preference.